Hey all, here are OS Reviews. One of the newer categories of products that I've enjoyed looking at is novelty and unique LED lamps. I think they're pretty cool and neat to have as decor in any room or space. So we've checked out things like the moonlight and balance lamps even. Today we're taking a look at yet another product which I thought was pretty neat, and this one also being very affordable. It's called the Mountain Lamp. It sells for under 20 bucks, often goes on sale for around $16. And what's interesting here is it has a lamp that's in the shape of mountain peaks inside of this acrylic shell that is semi-transparent. The mountain's colors can also change, so it's an RGB light. Also comes with a space that you can use to put in any pens or even plant something small that can grow inside of it. So very cute and kind of nature inspired. And this mountain lamp is also rechargeable. So it has a 1200 milliamp hour capacity that can last you for upwards of 15 hours or so before you need to recharge it again, and you can just put it onto any desk surface. So here's a closer look at some other photos showing the way that it looks, next to a bed, next to some reading materials. It's still a mood light though, so I wouldn't say it should be your primary source of lighting if you are trying to do a lot of work in the dark, but as something that adds a bit of color in the background, it should still be quite neat. It has several different brightness levels that you can adjust it into, and also different colors, like this blue that you can see there. And also the base of the lamp also comes in 3 different colors. Packaging contents are very simple, and inside of the box we have just a quick user guide along with a micro USB charging cable, and finally we have just the lamp itself. The appearance is definitely very clean, playful, and cute, and again, this acrylic shell just adds kind of a mysterious vibe when you're looking at it. Otherwise, in terms of how to turn the lamp on or off, there is first of all a safety switch on the back, so this conserves on power. You can either have it permanently turned off or flick over onto the side here to turn it on. And once you flick that safety switch to on, how you actually activate the light and go through the different colors is by pressing the base down, the acrylic part. So I can press down like this, and the lamp here will activate, as you can see there. It's a very gentle light, so again, if you are in a super bright environment, it may not be immediately obvious, but once you start to kind of dim some of the surroundings, it kind of comes to life in a way. And these mountain peaks, again, are very mysterious, especially with the reflections that are cast by this acrylic material. You can see even more mountain peaks almost in the background. So very cute, and if you look at it from the other direction, you can see how the shape is also asymmetrical. Now we can actually press down on it again, and that will change the color into a more white-ish bluish hue. So this is going to be a colder temperature, for instance. I can tap on it once again, and now it goes through the different full RGB effects. So it'll be slowly fading into these different colors, from greens to yellows to reds, and it will just slowly oscillate between it. And you can see the mountain here basically change color. It's a pretty mesmerizing and peaceful effect as it slowly changes as a mood light in the background of your room. And now we can also tap on it again. Basically, it will lock it to the color that it's currently on. So as it's fading through these different effects, you can tap it to keep it at one color, whether it's blue or green or purple, and it will just continue from there and not change in the future. Tap on it again, and it will start to kind of change once more, and then once more, it will go back into the traditional white/yellowish warm hue, and then it will just keep on cycling back into the previous modes. So it's quite simple and easy to operate. Now you see a little bit of flashing. This is just due to the camera and the frame rate, but in terms of to the human eye, when it's you're looking at it in front of you, the light is stable and doesn't have any flashing going on. In terms of some other elements about the design, the base here is actually constructed out of a soft touch rubber material, so it feels quite grippy and doesn't move around when you put it onto a surface. Looks quite clean, and the edge here is where we have the port for micro USB for charging, and definitely is intriguing from a design perspective for a LED lamp. In terms of using the top compartment for something like storing pens and utensils, here's a quick demo of that. So it will fit it perfectly and can hold multiple pens and any other utensils that you may want to stick in there, as well as any small plants. You can also put in even water. It's a self-contained space, so it's not going to leak into the mountain or anything like that. So it doesn't connect to Wi-Fi. You can't control it with a smartphone app or Alexa, anything fancy like that. It is just operated just by pressing on it, but still is effective, and again, very affordable for only around 20 bucks. So if you're looking for a unique mood light, it's not going to be the brightest, but something that adds a bit of color to a space, something that will be a bit of a eye-catching conversation starter for the design, this might be worth a closer look. This has been the Mountain Lamp